welcome back to Watch Dogs 2. And yeah, when we left off, I don't remember. But this video is the video. I'm about to explain everything to you guys, what happened. But really soon, after we're done with the talking and all
I'm at
that.
the
So
Willis
yeah,
Tower. What do you got on Helena?
I'm gonna explain it all, guys.
She likes selfies. Here she is making a duck face, a sparrow face. She loves her cats too.
Nice.
Why are you targeting this clueless girl?
I'm not. I need to find her uncle fast, and Helena's gonna point the way.
That's a girl. Okay, guys. So what happened? Okay, guys. Side note: you guys need to hear me out. Okay, listen to this.
I need to find her uncle fast, and Helena's gonna point the way.
That's a girl. Okay, guys, so what happened? Okay, so you guys heard Bad Boy talking over me. So during this whole video, whole gameplay, I had problems to talk to you guys about what happened. So here I am in my Share Factory folder, where I edit my videos, not folder, software, I'm sorry guys, to the PS4. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the story started when I got my report card. The first part of the report card, I wasn't passing in two subjects. And yeah, so I wasn't passing in math or history. Like really down notes. And yeah, so I don't need it. Okay, so I'm in this French school, guys. So I was passing in French at 60. I was passing in English at 90%. I almost got 100, but the teacher said you can't have 100 or else you would be like speaking all the time in English. And yeah, so and religion, I'm passing at 60, and art, I'm passing at 64, and at physical education, I was passing in 64 because at the beginning of the year, I swear at my teacher. Call him names, whatever, but that's not the point. Okay, so my mom invited my dad over so we can talk about my report card, and apparently he was trying to explain to me he was happy about my report card, but everybody got that kind of bond with their parents that they know when they're mad or know when they're not happy about something. So yeah, so this is how this story started. So basically what happened is my dad came over. And my mom said, come in the kitchen, because I was in my room. I went in the kitchen, and I said, yeah, what's up? And my mom said, we just want to talk to you about your report card. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay. So I sit down, I listen to my dad talk. He's like, you're not, this could be better. This could be better. And he said, I'm going to confiscate your phone, because you're not taking school seriously. And it's the first time I actually get like a grown-up phone, because I used to have an iPod until this year. You guys might be saying, God, you're old. No, I'm not old. Okay, so my dad gave me a phone, and I told him there's only two reasons I use my phone for: to pass time in the bus and to pass time in the school halls. The halls in the school. So he says, I don't care, I'm gonna take it. And then I got pissed by that because I didn't use it that much. And then I said, why don't you take my iPad, my iPod, my computer, my Samsung? Take everything I have. And he said, with you it's everything or nothing. And I said, yep. And that, I got a little bit mad. So the dynamic of the room got a little bit more heavy, starting from there. And then he said, you're not passing in math. What's the point of paying a tutor if you're not passing? And I'm like, I'm getting 50s instead of 42. And I'm pissed because my tutor helps me a lot. It was one of the reasons why I passed my math last year. So I got pissed by that. And then I said, so then I stopped talking. And then he says, you know, if you're, and then I said, okay, are you done talking to me? And he says, You know, if you have a job, you would get fired. You can't talk to your boss like that. And my mom was sitting there the whole time and right next to me, not saying a word until she decides to say, or if you have a girlfriend. And that pissed me off. And I said, Mom, shut up. So then what happened is my dad and I got into an argument like, you can't talk to your mom like that. And I'm like, I know, okay, but I'm really pissed, even though you're pissed. And then I said, can I leave the table? He says, no. I said, what do you want? I got nothing else to say. And then he looked at me like, hmm? And then I said to him, okay, I'm leaving anyways. So then what happened is, I went to my room, he says, I gave you 5 seconds to come here. I'm like, okay. I went until the last seconds, and then I go see him. And then I go sit down, he explains to me everything. Then I said, okay, just leave if you got nothing nice to say, because he was just saying like bad things about my yearbook. Not yearbook, my report card. I'm sorry, guys. So what happened is he said, like he was like grounding a little bit, and then he left, and then he did me a finger, like a middle finger. He flipped me off, and then I said, wow, real mature. And after that, I went in my room, I slammed the door, and I did an elbow drop on, not elbow drop on the door, and I did a hole. But normally I was able to do an elbow drop on my door and not do a hole in it. But apparently I was more mad than I thought I was, so my elbow went through the door. But I only took down 1 layer, so it was a layer inside of my room. But right now that hole is covered with a Harley Quinn picture, so it's fine. So then what happened is my dad leaves, my mom goes downstairs, and we don't talk about anything. And I tweeted on Facebook like how every time that my mom and my dad are together, because my mom and my dad are separated, things go to for me. I get more than I should have. So my mom said to me, get rid of that. And my stepdad decided to get rid of the Wi-Fi. You guys know that, right? He gets rid of the Wi-Fi most of the time. And then I said, I can't. Your boyfriend decided to get rid of it. And then a couple of minutes pass. I'm trying to delete the post. Then she says, then I go out. I go out of my door and I speak down the stairs and I say, Mom, can you please tell Dad to come back? I don't want him to be mad at me when I go back at his place this weekend. And she's like, okay, let's go, but bring your iPad. And for some reason, I said I cannot bring my iPad because my iPad has private things in there and all that. I don't want to get into further details. So then my stepdad came upstairs and started screaming at me, just like saying, "Listen here, you're gonna talk correctly to your mom, and you're not gonna do that." Like, we weren't screaming at each other. He just came out of nowhere and started screaming at me. So I told him, hey, shut the f*** we weren't even talking to you. And then I said to him, go hit yourself. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to... You guys are going to have to figure what I said. And, yeah, so I said to him that. Then I left outside without my shoes on. And I had my coat. And then I left. And then, I guess I had my iPod. No, I did not have my iPod. Okay, so, because I was thinking if I had my iPod, because I was listening to music, but I was singing. Okay, so, we got in the car, and my mom says, we're going to the police station. And we're still in the driveway. My mom started backing up, and she said, we're going to the police station. And I'm like, no. I open the door, prepare to go outside. My mom grabs me by the coat. I had my iPad on it since I brought it. I I threw it in the car, and I had my coat on. And then she started grabbing me by the coat, and I just got rid of the coat. So, take note, I don't have shoes right now, and I only have socks, and it's winter. And not winter. It was really cold. So then I start walking towards the Tim Horton because my mom said to me, "We're gonna go meet your dad at the Tim Horton," and I'm like, I'm just gonna go walk over there and then I'm gonna come back. I knew like from the beginning, there weren't gonna be there, and like halfway there, like it's been like 2 kilometers. I've been walking, and my mom comes back towards my direction where I'm walking on the side of the road, and she's like, "Get in," and I said to her, "No, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I would wanted to get in, but there was a car going full speed, and I said, just go, you're gonna get hit by a car." So then I walk for, until I get to the Tim Horton. I look at the Tim Horton for 2 seconds, I go across the street, and then I start walking back home. And like, the minute I started walking back, the police came and talked to me. So they talked to me, "Does this happen often? Blah, blah, blah." And I said no. And they said, "Do you have a criminal record?" No. And then they asking me, "Do you do drugs?" And I'm like, "Never touched in my life. I don't like the smell of cigarettes. And I don't hang with people who smokes, because I find that fucking disgusting." And then over at my mom's place, my mom said, "I don't know if he takes drugs." And my dad defended me. He said, "Of course not. He doesn't like the smell of cigarettes." And then they asked my mom, "Do you want us to create him a criminal record since he broke the door?" And they're like, "No, no." So then the police said, "What are you going to do when you're going to arrive home?" And I said, "I'm going to go in my room and study for my exam in science." So then I went in my room. I forgot to say one thing about the story. My stepdad, when he came upstairs screaming, he said, "You're not gonna have Wi-Fi until the next report card." And I'm like, "Mm!" So I was pissed, so I left. And then when I came back, I went in my room, studied like 20 minutes until the cops decided to leave. And then I went back out of my room and talked to my mom, and we got everything sorted out. But I still do not have Wi-Fi over at my mom's place. And legit, like a week ago, I asked my dad, "Can this week I have Wi-Fi at your place?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." But my dad, the only reason he wanted to see me back is if I did an apology note. And I did an apology note. So guys, I figure I talk a lot too much right now, so you guys can enjoy the video. Okay, so don't mind about me talking about what happened. You guys already know what happened. Okay guys, so I'm sorry. And just enjoy the video, the rest of the video. I'm really sorry guys.
She posted a pic this morning. Her outfit for the day. Dark hair and glasses. And she's showing off a green backpack.
Thank you,
Green
social
backpack.
media. That's a start.
I'll keep digging.
Green backpack. Okay guys, so what happened is, me and my mom and my dad, we were, you know how you get your grade result after like time and semester and all that.
Oh, poor girl.
What's that?
I've got her medical records. She had an abortion last year.
Oh.
That might explain the therapist she's seeing.
Why are we prying this deep? I don't need a history, Clara. I need a location.
Hey, I start the search and information just comes in. I don't control the content. Hold on. Perfect. She just posted a status update. She's inside Connolly Square. It's a glass structure. Should be right near you.
I got it. Nice work, Clara. Now delete those files.
I'm Deadsky, Aiden. We believe information should be free.
Clara.
Relax. We don't pick on innocent girls.
Found her. I didn't find her yet. Why is there like so many people to hack now?
Yeah, they do it for about a... So my dad asked me.
All of a sudden, what? No. That's her.
Okay, Elaine. Miss Tucci? I'm Dr. Hyatt with the Chicago General Hospital. We
Yeah.
received your Uncle Angelo's blood work, but you're the only number he gave us. Do you know where we can reach him? It's urgent.
No, sorry. I haven't heard from my uncle in years.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Wow.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Angie.
Elena, you need concert tickets again?
No, listen. I got a weird call. I think the cops are looking for you.
What? Damn it, you calling me just gave them a trace. Hang up now.
Gotcha.
Aha. Okay, so we found her. Okay, so what happened is
Angela Tucci.
during the results of your semester,
There you are.
first part of the semester, or whatever. I don't know how it's called, but me and my parents got
Angela
into
Tucci.
an argument.
This guy's leading the prison transfer for my
We got
witness.
into an argument.
Somebody's paying Tucci for the
It's
vigilante's
because, like, how can I
identity.
say this?
Nobody wants my name.
It escalated,
Well, good luck with that.
escalated a lot. Well, and how can I say this? So basically, my dad was proud of me, but he wasn't proving it that
I'm
much
not
because
getting a little
I'm not
nervous here,
passing
Pierce.
most
You
of my
find him?
grades. I'm only
tracking
not
his
passing in
GPS.
French,
Cut him off
and
before he
because
reaches
I'm
the
in
prison.
French school, so it's important to pass French. I'm not passing in French, but I'm close to passing it. But there was really two grades I wasn't passing. It was history and math. And my dad, I have a tutor for math, and my dad wanted to get rid of him. And I need the help from him. And instead, and we started having it started to escalate. And at the end, what happened is we started screaming at each other, blah blah blah. And finally, what happened is we started screaming a little bit, and my dad said, "You're never gonna get a job if you act this way and all that." And my mom said, "You're not gonna have a girlfriend either." And I told my mom wasn't talking the whole conversation, so when she said that, I kind of was pissed. So I said to her, "Shut up," basically, because I was kind of pissed. And so then my dad defended her, but my mom and dad are not together anymore. So they just reunited to talk about my grade and all that. And how can I say this?
Drive him off the road! Go!
And wait a minute. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not concentrating at all. Oh my god.
Pierce? You got a sec?
Let's hear it.
Okay, so it sounds like you've made a few enemies. Well, maybe more than a few.
Grandma!
Expect some bad
Hey,
shit
back
to
up!
take your way.
Great.
Okay, how can I say this? Okay, I'm sorry. I
On
was
it.
listening.
We need every available backup.
Okay, basically, long story short, it got like out of hand, and then later my dad left and did to me like a and all that.
Ran this side.
So what happened afterwards is didn't get so my dad left. A couple of 30 minutes later, I talked to my mom back. Well, I did a hole in my room,
Take
like
him out.
I did an elbow shoulder. And by accident, how can I say this? I'm trying to like
Force
turn
him
it
off the road.
as easiest as possible, but I'm getting like ran over by everybody,
Heads
so
up,
I
he's
don't
got a
like
gun.
this at all. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm dead. So basically, we had a problem, and then I said to my mom, can we please tell Dad to come back home? Not home, our home. And my mom was in that, and
Angela Tucci.
the whole I
This
didn't
guy's
not-
leading the
like I
prison
was a little bit
transfer
angry
for
at
my
my
witness.
door, but it's not
Somebody's
like
paying
going
Tucci for the
through both
vigilante's
ways.
identity.
So
Nobody
it's
wants
kind of
my
okay
name.
now
Well, good
because I
luck
put
with
a
that.
poster of Harley Quinn over it, so it's not noticeable. And how can I say
I'm
this?
getting a little nervous here, Pierce. You find him?
How can I say
Tracking
this?
his
Well,
GPS.
basically,
Cut
it
him off before he
was.
reaches the prison.
And my mom said I posted a post on Facebook since I was mad about like how every time my mom and dad are together, it always end up bad. and I always get up like more shit than I should have. So afterwards, what happened is, I said to my mom, "Okay, let's go." And my stepdad came upstairs, started screaming at me, saying, "Now you're gonna listen to your mom," and all that. So I started yelling at him, like, "Go hang yourself," and all that, because he wasn't a part of this conversation at all. So I was kind of frustrating. And it was frustrating and all that, but the problem that really pissed me off is the fact he joined the conversation, and then my mom said, "Okay, let's go to Tim Hortons, we're gonna go meet up with your dad again." And so I went in the car, I didn't have no shoes, and my mom said, "Okay, we're going to the police station." And I bailed out the minute she said that, and she grabbed my coat, and then I started walking at least for an hour outside with no shoes, but I did have some socks, so yeah. But how can I say this? Wait a minute, okay? I'm sorry, guys. Oh, you know
He's
who?
lost
Oh.
the vehicle. Target has a gun.
Stay focused.
You're lucky I'm letting you alive, bro. Oh, I didn't. I thought I was gonna let him live. But yeah, so I walked to the Tim Hortons that we were supposedly gonna go
Now,
at,
I need to find a way inside
and then
that
I
prison.
turned back around because I knew
Face
my
to
mom
face
wasn't gonna
with
be
my
there.
witness.
My mom tried to pick me up, and I said to her, "Go away," because she was gonna get hit by a car. So afterwards, the cops, yeah, how can I say this? Cops came and picked me up, talked to me a little bit. They said if I did any drugs, I said no, never touched me in my life. And my parents said the same thing. And they asked
You
if
still
they
have
wanted me
contacts
to
in
have
the
a
prison?
criminal
I already
record.
asked if they could make our guys
They
split
asked
in
my
the
mom
shower.
if
They're
the
dirty,
door,
but they're
because I
not
broke
that
the door,
dirty.
I'm gonna get
if
arrested.
they want
Of
to
course
put
you are.
a criminal record
Why
on
the
me,
hell
and
are
she
you
said
doing
no.
that?
This witness
So
we're
then,
after,
well,
he's a
while,
nobody.
and then how
He's
can
in
I
the
say
wrong
this?
place at the wrong time.
My
He's
dad,
looking for
my
me.
stepdad, what he said is
I
like,
don't
"Oh,
wanna
you're not
kill
gonna
him.
have Wi-Fi for
I just want him to
until
understand
the
I can
next
reach him anywhere,
yearbook or
anytime.
whatever." I don't know if they
a
consider as a
terrible
yearbook
plan.
or not,
I love
but
it.
it's
I'll
kind of
find a map of the
complicated. But I
joint.
don't know how to
Talk
say
you
it.
through it once you're inside. Anything you need?
My phone?
Jesus, you have a problem. You need to unplug.
Jordy, I need my phone. They'll confiscate it the second I'm in.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking with you. I got just a guy. He's
Yeah,
begging
so
to settle.
he's into like you get your
They're dealing in
not
human
your grade,
organs.
but your final grade. Like
I know how
there's
it
3
works.
parts of grades during a
Cut
year.
them
I
open,
believe.
harvest the organs, and
I
let
know
them
that.
die.
And I had a
I'm gonna enjoy
they
taking these
like
guys
until
out.
you get your other one. But my dad said to me, "Oh, you can have it more early." So this is why you guys are able to upload. I am able to upload another video, but only when I'm at my dad's. And soon, like I'm not gonna be able to see him the next days that this video will be uploaded. So yeah, so that kind of sucks as well. But he's going at a vacation trip. And how can I say this? I'm trying my best, and I've been nice to my mom ever since. But I did apologize for saying to her, "Shut up" and all that. So yeah,
Smash into him!
I didn't do anything. What the hell are you talking about? Jesus Christ! Yeah. So basically.
Flip him now!
Long story short, we got like into a long argument and all that. I don't want to say it got ugly, but it just got real.
I'm on it.
It got one target died. They had to be knocked down. I didn't kill anybody. So basically, yeah, that's what happened the day after I'm back. So I'm sorry. So the only video games you guys are gonna be able to have is 1 in 2 weeks, when my birthday is gonna be there, I'm gonna be celebrating, and yeah, so that's it. So now let's get back into the gameplay. I'm sorry for talking too much. Okay, so let's continue the mission now. I guess you guys maybe not understand it, but I can go into further information just in case. Wasn't supposed to talk to anybody about it, so. Well, it wasn't like, it didn't say, oh, you can't talk about this to the public or anything. So, yeah, guys, so I haven't been able to get online recently. Oh, not even on GTA, so I know I'm not like internet free. The only place I'm internet free is on my dad's. Because my dad asked me to do a letter for him. Say I'm sorry how I acted and all that.
Get
And I
out.
did.
Boom! What the hell?
So yeah. That's why I haven't been uploading for 2 weeks. This is an old car, but this is a kind of a fast old car, right? Yeah, let's do something. Oops, sorry. Let's open the traffic lights right now.
Shit! See that?
No, I don't. You got into a car accident, bro. You should get out. Sorry, I tried to go in first person. For some apparent reason. Come on, crash. You know what? I'm actually thinking about doing one thing. You guys are gonna go a little bit more before them. Go in here. Just wait before they get here. Oh, there's an explosion pad right there.
Smash into him! He's bailing!
Of course I'm bailing because I don't want to get no trouble.
Got a gun!
Nope, you're not calling anybody.
Get the others!
No.
Got a piece!
Ah, damn it, I need to get you down before.
Jesus, he's hit!
Okay, this is kind of not hard at all. No, this is hard. To be honest, because I cannot kill the two main targets. Come on, just show your face. That's that. Thank you.
We got wounded!
Are you dead?
I've had enough of this.
I have enough also.
Grab the fucker!
Oh, that reminds me of one of the memes, like when the guy's trying to move. No! This is actually stupid. Get out. Get out. You know what? Don't come out. Force you to come out. Get out. You cannot kill him, guys. You guys need to remember that part. Cannot kill him. I guess.
She's hitting us from the side!
Oh, what the hell? Really? You glitch out just like that. You cannot glitch out of a vehicle and just start killing me. You need to warn me first. Okay, you know what? I don't care. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, that was nice, guys, right? We got this sick vehicle now. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
You still have contacts in the prison?
Yeah.
I already asked if they could make our guys slip in the shower. They're dirty, but they're not that dirty.
I'm gonna get arrested.
Of course you are. Why the hell are you doing that?
This witness we're after, he's a nobody.
Oh.
He's in the wrong place at the wrong time. He wasn't looking for me. I don't want to kill him. I just want him to understand I can reach him anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is a terrible plan. I love it. I'll find a map of the joint. Talk you through it once you're inside. Anything you need?
My phone?
Jesus, you have a problem. You need to unplug.
I need my phone. They'll confiscate it the
I
second
love
I'm
what
in.
the hell I just
Yeah,
did.
I know. I'm
I
fucking
don't
with
like
you.
it, but I love
You're
it.
just a guy. He's begging to settle his debt. Just get your phone.
But anyway, so I need to do one more video for you guys, so yeah. Yeah, so if you guys did enjoy this video, please slap that like button, comment down below, and remember to subscribe for more awesome videos, and I will see how you do in the next video. See you guys.